Welcome back to Armored Core 6. Let's just jump into the next mission. Oh, I repainted my mech. Probably noticed. Operation Wall Climber, baby.
This request comes straight from Archibus headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snell, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. You will be attacking The Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Alright, so for assembly, let me check things over. So, I loaded up with the vertical mounted launchers that I mentioned in the last video. Other than that, it's just gonna be the regular turners. They're a nice, efficient weapon. So let's go for it.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front fortress, the Wall. Show them you're worth the credits. 621.
I didn't even look at how much they were paying me.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Archibus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baust Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621, keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral, abide with Rubicon!
Dang.
80%.
Okay, I think there's a few battle logs on this mission. Not down here, apparently. Did I miss a guy? Did you fall down here? Yeah, maybe not. know there's one around here. I think that might be one. Mostly just look for the wrecks. Artillery taken care of. I just want to kill as much as I can because you get money for it.
We said it once! Die, mercenary!
AP at 30%. Two repair kits remaining.
Missed two. Okay, oh, it's gun 4. Iguazu, I'm telling you, man, you gotta give Michigan a chance. He's different from the suits in HQ. Look, I know he's an asshole, but he's looking out for us, you know? Almost like we got a family here. Heh. Man, if there's anyone who deserves punching out, it's the freaks who sent us on this suicide mission. You picked a good day to go AWOL. Wish I... And he's dead. Anyone left? Want as much money as I can get. Still got plenty of ammo.
Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they'd say.
I'll have to step up my own game.
Numbered Vesper is an elite. But remember, even Malin couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Get back up! We're taking too much fire!
AP at about 50%.
Get artillery MTs.
There should be a lift nearby. The target is close.
The tiny stairs.
I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Don't really need it, but since this one isn't ranked, who cares?
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall? That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with steel hands. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot.
Probably should have bought a melee weapon.
Watch out, it's coming. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em. This is B4. Understood. Raven, just got an update from Snail at command.
Oh shit! Stun locked me.
That's the Juggernaut, heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with steel hands. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot.
definitely used to a faster mech.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
One new message.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure. As will I.
Yeah, new training, new parts. Actually, I'll do the training at the end, so if people want to skip it. Let's check out the parts, though. Okay, pulse guns. Canceling out pulse defenses. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pulse buckler features relatively long initial guard. However, reduced output during regular guarding. It's fine. No new heads or anything. Oh, touch pod. I actually want to go with these. Medium range might be good for me. Capacity. Okay. Energy firearm, post recovery. Oh, there's more. Laser blade. Charge weapon to increase outputs. What the hell am I missing? Oh, it's... I think it was this. Ah, there we go. Alright. Oh, and then the shoulders. Switch over to these. Oh, that's right. My FCS. Medium range, very nice. Oh, this thing can't handle the energy. A lot less recharge delay. Well, we'll stick with this for now. Alright, let's do the next mission.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the Balaam companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We're conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Arquebus's augmented human squad. Currently our focus is on their 4th squad leader, V4 Rusty. Sweep the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Arquebus's control, and they've stationed their MT squads there for the Coral survey. As such, he'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere. Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes the briefing. We expect prompt results, Gun 13!
Oh yeah, I wanted to look at... Okay, yes. I have all the logs so far. The little symbol off to the right is what I'm looking for.
You should be used to Rubicon by now. Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
Well, I'm still going to be shooting up the place. Just not as much.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Search the nearby wrecks for combat logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty. That's what we're looking for, 621. I'll analyze it on my end.
Alright, I was completely overwhelmed by V4 Rusty's speed. It was still unable to track the enemy.
This gives us some more insight on V4 skills. Analyzing log.
Okay, the wall found in Gallia is going to dry up sooner, or the well is going to dry up sooner rather than later. We just can't harvest as much coral as we used to, and what little we got, the corpse squeeze out of us. You know we need to raise mealworms. How many more children must we watch starve? Appears to be the auto transcript for a voice log reported by an off-duty pilot.
Some more evidence on what the coral situation looks like.
Okay. And there's a secret one over here. I do remember that.
That makes 3 logs.
Video record extracted from a wreck contains data recorded by the craft's cameras in the past. It seems that this craft was once stationed at Boss Arsenal number 2. First glance, the recovered image depicts nothing out of the ordinary. However, a closer inspection, one can identify noise in one corner of the picture, indicative of digital interference, potentially an effect of monitor display deception jamming.
This log is interesting. I'll make a copy. Nothing the corpse need worry about. Analyzing.
Allows one to examine commands received by the craft prior to its destruction. No data regarding offensive or evasive maneuvers detected. It appears the pilot of this craft immediately pulled the emergency eject lever at the start of the operation. Ow.
You, AC pilot. You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait, you killed them all!
Hey. Contains leftover data from an attempt to intercept V4 Rusty's encryption line. When me comes Erlong Will Technology, Elkano, you must hidden then.
Operation Front Survivor. Just hold us up if you engage her. The mission comes before everything else.
Shameless corporate dog! Go! Leave Rubicon alone! Coral warrior, just like the others, and I will not give in. Forged in ash, we stand as one! We're not like you, greedy.
And you can see there's a little icon next to her life bar that shows that she has a battle log.
I'm sorry, Arshil. I couldn't keep my promise.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Get back to work, 621. Keep an eye on the clock. Either avoid combat or make it...
Unidentified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Analyzing.
Gotta remember to dodge. Okay, video record allows one to discern the assembly of V4 Rusty's AC steel haze. The steel haze appears to be assembled from a Schneider high mobility frame equipped with weapons that allow for swift agile action. Notably, Rusty appears to favor kinetic weaponry that Vespers members would not normally use.
This is safe zone. We've got visuals on V4's AC assembly. Seven logs.
Comms record. This appears to be a conversation between allies prior to the start of a mission. We can't beat the top Vespers. We're as good as dead. At least Z is off duty. She's the Liberation Front's little sister. She doesn't deserve to be out here on the battlefield. She can still love and be loved and have a family. Z, I think we face her in the arena eventually.
Worthless.
Stop! What are you...
Looks like this is the last one.
Contains leftover data from an attempt to communicate with V4 Rusty during combat. How could you? I know who you are. I've seen Uncle's files. At least tell me why.
Very interesting. This could be worth something. We've still got time, but we've chipped out every promising wreck. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Yeah. At least I remembered where that little hidden one was. Alright, base pay, bonus pay, repair costs, wonderful. Not enough to get another part, though.
Two new messages.
Gun 13 Raven! Bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, I'll introduce myself. Gun 6 Red, but you can call me Sir. Privileged to be among Balaam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. Granting authorization to perform ACOS upgrades. Additional. All Mind hereby invites you to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. The Arena is a virtual combat simulator designed to support the development of registered mercenaries. It also serves as a benchmark to appraise and rank the mercenaries active on Rubicon. We look forward to your participation.
Yay, the arena. Okay. This is pretty self-explanatory, but you only get them by going into the arena. So, fight virtual battles against copies of ACs created using All Mind's mercenary craft data from the arena menu. Win arena battles to obtain OST chips, opponent AC data, and opponent emblems. You can use OST chips to perform OS upgrades. Wonderful! Alright, like many dozers, Rummy is utterly addicted to coral-based drugs. I think it's dosers. And in his perpetually addled state, he has convinced himself that he is an invincible demigod. Even should reality intervene with a costly defeat, he will forget about the setback entirely by the next day. Only death can dispel his notions of invincibility now. Alright, my AC is probably fine.
Welcome to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. First subject AC, Mad Stomp. Call sign, Invincible Rummy. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Okay, boost kick. The left button, weapon bay. There we go, this is what I need. Although, I don't need it right now. Index Dunham. Blue-collar worker who was involved in the construction of the grid. He is now dedicated to establishing symbiosis with the coral and building a future for Rubicon, free from planetary closure, inspired by Father Dolmayan's ideals. Able-bodied and eager, he is zealously dedicated to the cause, but he's more at home in the construction yard than the cockpit.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 28, rank F. Subject AC, Burn Pickaxe, call sign, Index Dunham. Commencing evaluation.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Yeah, they're nice and easy at first. Sortie when overburdened, quick turn, snap turns to the rear or side, B plus left. Oh, that's right. Assault armor. Let's just do a straight up upgrade of kinetic. Okay, Gun 6 of the Red Guns. As a young boy, Red's life was forever changed when he saw the news broadcast of Commander Michigan's brutal triumphs in the Jupiter War. Red trained through blood, sweat, and tears in order to emulate his idol, supporting his impoverished siblings all the while. When Balaam examination finally came, he won his place in the Red Guns at the very moment he stood to attention to greet the squad. Nice. Alright, oh shit, I meant to change up my AC.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 27, rank F. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Hermit. Call sign, Gun 6, Red. Commencing evaluation.
Yeah, so that first upgrade I got allows you to put hand weapons on your back and then switch between them. So what I like to do is double trigger and then when I stun them, switch to my melee weapon.
rank evaluation. Well done.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank F. We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Okay, so I think the weapons I have on my back. Well, first of all, let's get my pulse blade up. And then these things, they're plasma. So I think that means that they're energy. Anyway, the reason I'm wondering... Oh, maybe they're explosive. I'll have to look it up. You can change this later. Alright, but now I'm going to do the training missions. So if you don't feel like watching them, you can stop here. But they usually have some kind of, you know, interesting tidbits of information. Yeah, I think this one teaches you how to, tetrapod parts. Charge attacks and fire from heavy weapons cause more recoil, forcing the AC to resume a firing stance, but tetrapods capable of absorbing this kind of recoil, allowing these attacks to be executed during movement. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This handgun is the bazooka. Yeah, I forgot that even applies to charged sniper attacks. Okay, hovering base tactics. Yeah, I've already been using it. Yeah, I forgot about that sniper feature, the tetrapods. That's kind of nice. Oh yeah, the tank parts. I'm not very good with these. Okay, tank-like units are heavily armored and boast excellent loading capacity. In addition to lending themselves to highly durable builds, they are also good candidates for high firepower assemblies. Tank-type ACs are capable of absorbing recoil, which allows them to fire heavy weapons without entering a firing stance. Left and right trigger, both at the same time. Drifting. This is what I suck at. So you can drift quickly and change the direction they are facing. To execute a drift, left thumbstick in the direction you want to face immediately after a quick boost. B, boost movement on. X, quick boost. Immediately after quick boost or drift. So bad at this. Say new extra. Oh, a new one added to training. Again, advanced mercenary certification. It's a VR simulator for advanced mercenary certification. Is provided by Allmind. Assemble your own AC and complete evaluation. I don't even remember this. Adaptive assemblies. During real missions, you can expect enemy reinforcements and other changes to the situation. The test of advanced mercenary is their ability to adjust to a wide range. Alright. Yeah, I still don't have my little combat knife, which is my favorite melee weapon, but doing pretty good.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations on your certification. You have proven your skills by completing the entire combat training regimen. Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. All Mind anticipates excellent performance.
Alright, training finished. Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.